morning, everyone. This is Reflection1234 T5R. It's Friday, June 19th, 2026. And this is looking south here in Ottawa, Canada. Our usual regular guy, Grumpy, doesn't seem to be on this morning, so didn't really know anybody else. So thought I'd pop on. Nothing really happening. It's a very cloudy, cool, and windy day in Ottawa today. Not very pleasant out. I checked the radar and there's some just standard rain moving down from the north. So it's going to be kind of a dreary day. So I thought I'd just pop on for a little while, see if anybody shows up. I'll just talk to myself for an hour. Yesterday was a busy day. We went shopping all day with my friend David. Went to the usual places, Giant Tiger and Shoppers Drug Mart, and I got my new glasses ordered up at the optician. And it was very muggy yesterday, very humid. And it cooled down overnight, so. And I was up early again today. Just keep waking up early. I had a bad headache, lasted about 3 days. It's a little better today. Still a tad, something headachy a little bit, but it's better than it was. Oh, we got somebody on here. Good morning. Who's this? Metal Detecting Canada. Oh, hello, Metal Detecting. Well, you're up early because you're 3 hours behind me. Jeez. So it's, 5:30 in the morning there? What are you doing up so early? So you been out much? We haven't been out at all. It's the weather's been too awful here. Either it's too hot or now it's too rainy, so be able to get out at all. Plus my hunting partner is working all the time, so I won't be able to get out. It's a bit like last year was the same. I think we got out like maybe 3 times last year. Well, we got out in June because my friend was he from Florida here last year? I think so. Time just flies right by. And no, we haven't been getting out at all. I've just been doing a lot of walkabout videos, This weekend, it's the Italian Music Festival, so I might do a live stream down there. Walk around. It's my neighborhood, so got to be careful I don't get dinged for copyright because all the music will be playing, but we'll see. So I might do that this weekend. I haven't seen you in a while, so. Oh, that's good. At least somebody's out detecting. So. You should email me. I'll send you an email on your channel. I got my new channel sticker, so I can mail you some. I've sent several goodie boxes to my American friends. I sent 3 of them to Grumpy and Florida. Grumpy's not on this morning, that's why I don't know. He's usually on every morning, and he's not on this morning. So I'm a little lost without Grumpy on it. Grumpy's Laid Back Carvings is on every morning, and he's not on today, so I don't know. Must be having an appointment or something. Oh, you're just so used to somebody being on every morning, and they're not there. It's, what's this out here? I don't know who that is. No idea. Yeah, so they redid they spent all week here redoing the front entrance here. They dug up the sidewalks and put new concrete down, and they're still working on it, so. No, it's just, no, it's not a good detecting year so far. It's just too rainy here. It's just, we had a whole week of record heat, and now it's just raining every day. It's sort of like shades of last year. It was similar weather, but then we got the forest fire smoke from out west. And then it was hot all summer, so we couldn't get out again. So it was a bad year last year too. So I guess you get up early to go to work, so. no snow here. This is like mid-June now. It's just cool, and it's cool today. It's 16 and cloudy and windy. And I just checked the radar, and everything's coming down from the north, though, northern Ontario and Quebec. Yeah, so I'll probably do some live streaming from the Italian festival this weekend. I don't like it because they play their music over like south there, and it's really loud, and the bass bounces off our building here. It's annoying. And that starts tonight, enjoy. It's like a whole week of that nonsense. Now, I just sent another goodie box to our friends in Ohio. I checked it this morning. It's floating around New York City, different postal hubs. I don't know. It seems to just it jumps from one postal hub to another postal hub. Sort of gets just, I don't know. I'm working on another box now for another friend in, I think he's in Pennsylvania too. There's a friend of Grumpy's, nice guy too, working on one there. So I'm keeping them a lot smaller than I used to. But I enjoy sending my American friends stuff. Get them hooked on our Canadian chocolate, Having my coffee. So, like I said, I usually don't go live first thing in the morning. I'm on Grumpy's every morning. So, but he's not there. So he must have some appointments. I'll just stay on for a while. You're leaving, and I'll look for anybody else will pop on, so it doesn't matter. Get my YouTube hours in. I'm really happy with this channel. I've had 0 trolls. I've done 35 live streams and no trolls. It's been lovely. So, but you should never say that because that's when they show up, right? But anyway, I've had no trouble so far on this one, so it's been good, unless YouTube's done more security or something, I don't know, but a lot of people are saying the same thing. They're just not getting the trolls anymore, so maybe YouTube did something security-wise, I don't know. Oh, Mandy's candy, yeah. I don't have, I've sent about 15 goodie boxes now to various people in the U.S., YouTubers, and I usually, Florida is the best place to send stuff to. It gets there really quickly. The other states I have had trouble with. I sent a box to Michael and Nancy Stacking in Ohio. It took 3 weeks. It was stuck in some postal hub for a week. The last one I sent Grumpy was a mess because I accidentally put the wrong zip code on it and went all over the place. Actually ended up in Kingston, Jamaica. Oh my God, what a nightmare. So, but he eventually got it, and unfortunately all the chocolate, because he's in the panhandle of Florida, so the majority of the chocolate I sent him all melted. Oh God. Wrong zip code. So, that was my mistake though, so. But overall, like I said, I got one out right now, and it says delivery tomorrow, but I don't think so. I mean, it's going to Michael Stacking again in Ohio. It says it's in Queens, New York. There's no way it's going to go from Queens, New York to his front door by tomorrow. I just doubt it. It has to go through that Columbus hub. It'll be probably next week sometime. And I'm working on another. Well, I'll show you here before you go. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. I might split this box up into 2 because it's too big and postage is too expensive, but I'll show you here. So I got this one here. See right here. But it's too big. It's got too much stuff in it. So I might now up the comb and the shaving cream. But I might split that into. I got little boxes over there. I got, I've got several YouTube friends now, so I might split that into two little boxes to be cheaper. Because if I send that one big box, it'd be like $90 in postage, Yeah, I got these Ontario Medical Supply sent me these little boxes. They're smaller, and they're nice little boxes. So I might just do it that way. I'll just split up some of the Canadian candy between a few people, Save money that way, so. Somebody's wearing their winter coat on this morning. Is that cold out? I sent Grumpy this book last box. It was one of those 17-pound coffee table books, picture books of Ottawa. The history. Oh God, the thing was heavy. It was a monster, that book. And I had trouble finding a box it would fit in. It was so big. It's like 22 inches by 16 inches. Thing weighed a ton. Our Times, History of Ottawa. Oh my God. We have a used bookstore on Bank Street, and they have a whole section of History of Ottawa books. Because people like, if you're contacting some Americans that don't know much about Canada, it's nice to send sort of a history book of your area to your friends down there, so they can look at it on Google. But it's nice to have a book. Squirrel Kelly, I've sent a couple of boxes too. I sent one on the history of the Rideau Canal, and the other one, it was then and now pictures of what used to be somewhere and what's there now. History book of Ottawa there. But there are some other ones at that bookstore. I do find that used books can be as expensive as a new book. It's too late to send calendars. It's the middle of the year. So I always like to send my American friends some Canadiana. I have lots of funny Canadian t-shirts too and stuff. Giant Tiger has lots of funny Canadian t-shirts. They're not that expensive. If you just as long as you know the size of the person sending it to, so. Well, there's Gracie. Gracie's looking out the window. By the way, Gracie's getting fat. She needs to go on a diet. So, big butts, Gracie. Yeah, I don't. I haven't been sending any Canadians boxes because you got everything here. It's just fun watching. Oh yeah, well Jeff there just sent me. Where is it here? Oh, hell, check my. I did a mail call the other day. Jeff from Florida sent me a Florida box, and it had weird stuff in it. It had these pickled parrots. It's a can of emergency preparedness food. It's a joke can, I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to open it up. I don't know what's in it. He sent me some ninja chuckers to throw at people. Those are weapons. I don't want those. Some seashells, Tootsie Rolls, and it was a survival kit from 1983, and they had cheese crackers that expired in June of 1983. What do I want that for, I felt like he was cleaning out his apartment or his house or something. I'll just mail all this to Canada. So he sent me all that stuff up, and because I'd sent him a box before, so I don't expect people to send me stuff back. I mean, if they want to, they can, but I don't. When you send a gift, you're not sending a gift expecting to get something back. But if they want to, I usually get a card or something. That's fine. Like I said, I like to share our Canadian culture with our good American friends, So, this is quite a few of them down there, so. And I remember our rich Canadian chocolate tastes better. Oh, and I've been sending everybody I send gets Timmy's coffee, so I've got them all hooked on Tim Hortons now, so. And they're telling, I'm almost out of Timmy's. You gotta send me some more Timmy's. Yeah, so I'll probably split that box up. It'd be nice. I'd like to send I like to send one guy lots of stuff, but it gets too expensive. So if I just split them up into little boxes, and I can put my new channel stickers in there too. So I like collecting T-shirts. I love T-shirts from different places. I have a nice one there of Bigfoot there from Louisiana. I'm sorry, Arkansas. My Bigfoot T-shirt. I like when people send me T-shirts. So. I've never been to BC. I've been, like I said, we were in the Maritimes 2 years ago. This time of the year, 2 years ago, and it was like the weather was the same. It was cold and cloudy and bleh. And then of course PI was a bust because I should have gone to. Originally we were supposed to go to Aruba, but it was just too expensive. Rent a house down there for a week, do the beaches, but it was just too expensive. So, well, where can we go where there's lots of beaches? Oh, Prince Edward Island has lots of beaches. God. Of course, I didn't research it much and show up there and find out that it's all red earth, mineralized, ironized soil everywhere. Great for making potatoes, but no good for metal detecting. Jeez, that trip was a bust. That was beep 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 everywhere. It was awful. Somebody else is here. Oh, hi, Share Bear. Good morning. Yeah, Grumpy's not on this morning. He must be having an appointment or something. So I thought I'd do it live. I'm just so used to going to Grumpy every morning. So it's like your morning coffee. There's Grumpy. So no, I'm just saying I'm getting stuff. I went shopping yesterday, so I got another box of Canadian goodies stuff to send one or two people. I was just saying to metal detecting there, it'd probably be cheaper to split the big box up into two, and then I could send it to two separate people. Happy C is one I want to send some stuff to. He's a friend of Grumpy's, and real nice fellow. So I got his address, but me, I go overboard and buy too much candy. So I'll show you there. I'll share there in just a second. Oh, unless you're just listening. I just showed detecting guy there, but I didn't make my bed yet, so it's messy in the bedroom. So I got this big box here. See, I got this big box of stuff here. Lots of candies, but it's. Like I said, I'm probably better off to split it into two smaller boxes, and then do it. That'd be cheaper too that way. So, because it's always by postage by weight. So. Let's see, I've sent Squirrel Kelly 2 boxes. Daisy May got a box. Justin Thunderstruck. It was a while. I haven't talked to him in a long time. Who else is there? It was Mudslinger I don't get along with anymore. And my friend Brian, I just sent him one. He's in Ohio. He's from Florida, and he's got a contract up in Ohio, and he's up there most of the year. I just sent him an updated box. Jeff Rubin's got a box. Grumpy's had 3. Mary's had 2. Mary Giggs, nice lady there in Florida. No, a lot of people in Florida. So Squirrel and Mike and Nancy stacking in Ohio. I just sent them a box. It's in New York today. It'd been months since I sent them one, and they ran out of Tim Hortons coffee, so I had to get some more Timmy's. And like I said, I don't expect anything back. If people want to send something back, that's fine, but I don't expect it. It's just a gift, It is nice getting a thank you card, but I've received a few of those. That's nice, and they get their stickers too. So, but like I said, I like to share our Canadian culture with my American friends, and get them hooked on our rich Canadian milk chocolate, maple syrup, and ketchup chips. I noticed I was at the store the other day. They have a new flavor now. It's bacon and poutine potato chips. I'll have to pick up a couple of those little bags. I bought some ketchup chips yesterday for my friend there, and hung us in the back seat, and he ended up eating them. So, somebody else here. Oh, hi, Peter. Good morning. Yeah, I don't know where Grumpy is today. Must be having an appointment or something. He's in British Columbia, BC. Peter. So, Peter, you need a shield here. Just a second. No, I don't know where I'm always on Grumpy every morning. Where is he today? He must have had an appointment or something. We're not used to when he's there, you know. So, there. Oh, he's off in his big advance. We need our Grumpy in the morning. It starts our day. He's not there. I'm all confused when he's not there. So I might as well jump on. Maybe some of Grumpy's people will show up here. So it's, yeah. So like I said, I'm working on I got a big box there for Happy, but I was thinking maybe I should split it. Might be better if I split it into two boxes. That way it won't be so heavy for the postage. Because I promised Happy a box, and we went shopping yesterday. So there's Gracie. Gracie needs to go on a diet. Look at that. She got a fat ass on her. So, and you're getting fat. Well, I called the vet, and I think next month we'll get her some diet food. Well, she's an apartment cat. I think apartment cats just get fat because they're not getting much exercise. They're chasing flies around the apartment. Are you chasing flies around the apartment, dear? Hmm? It's a good girl. Yeah. Yeah, that's that crow. We have a crow in the neighborhood. He's got a bad throat problem. I think he needs. I hear him every day. I think he needs a throat lozenge. Yeah, all these videos on YouTube about people with pet crows, and if you rub their head, they'll go off and they'll bring you back a gold coin and put it in your water dish. If you befriend them, become their friends, the crows and the ravens. That one must live around here somewhere because I hear him every morning. Yeah, so it's a very dreary day in Ottawa. At least it's not raining, but it's cold, cool, and cloudy and overcast. And bleh. I just had the worst headache I had. I had a headache last 3 days, and last time I had a 3-day headache was COVID. But you don't know these days, so they don't test people anymore. So, that's the adult high school across from me. So where the foreign students come to study English as a second language. Gracie, where's Mr. Crow? You see Mr. Crow out there? You see Mr. Crow? Where's Mr. Crow? Where's Mr. Crow? Eh? Yeah. Oh, he went off somewhere. Pete. Okay, Pete. Yep. Pete, where are you? I forgot where you're located. Are you one of our good American friends in the South? Our friendly American friends. Yeah, so I was saying earlier, it's this is the weekend of our Italian music festival. So we get a week of hellish noise because they set up a big band shell in that park across the street. And the music just bounces off my windows. It's so loud. It's horrible. So that's going to go on for a week now. Annual Italian. I'll go down and do some live streaming down there. Sure, there'll be. Of course, I'll have to hit a lot of the mute button because um, copyright, YouTube copyright music. But we'll go do a walkabout, see what's going. I know there's a car show, an Italian car show. We can watch that. That's is it tomorrow or next weekend? I'll have to check again. Foreign cars, Italian cars. What's this? Oh, you're in British Columbia, like metal detecting guy. Okay. No, my plan was to go and drop off my hard drive to my friend downtown. He's updating my 10-year-old music collection. We've been going to Melody Sale and downloading, newer stuff. Though I'm stuck in the 80s. I really don't know a lot of the new music today. I don't really listen to new music today. Yeah, I've got, I hear the odd song I like, but I really don't know anything from today's music. So I'm kind of stuck in the 80s and 90s, so I've been getting, extended long plays of old songs to add to my drive. So I have a friend that he gives me Plex, which is a movie file sharing, so he can download movies at his place and I can watch them in my place over here. And I watched one last night, a brand new one called Deep Water with Aaron Eckhart, the guy that's usually in those White House Down movies, where he's usually playing the president. Well, he's now him and Ben Kingsley are pilots on an air. It's like a revamp of airport movies. It's an airplane disaster film where the plane, some idiot has a phone, puts the battery in the cargo hold, and it short circuits and catches fire. And of course, then the cargo hold gets on fire, and the plane crashes into the ocean. And then it's the typical movie where the sharks are picking off the passengers one at a time. so that's the new movie, the new disaster movie that's out called Deep Water. So I watched that last night. There's a wonderful series on Netflix everybody's watching. It's from the creators of Stranger Things. It's called The Burrows. I've been watching that. A lot of people are watching that one. That's about a retirement community built just outside of Area 51 in Nevada. And of course, who's running the retirement community are the aliens. So I've been watching that one. And I've just been doing some walkabout live streams and no metal detecting. It's just weather's it hasn't been cooperating this year. It's either too hot or too rainy, or Justin's too busy, so I haven't been getting out. So I've been just doing walkabout live streams since around the city. So lots of medical appointments and getting up too early. I mean the sun wakes you up early. So yeah, they're renovating the front there. They dug up the sidewalks in the front there, and they're going to repave it. I guess Ottawa Housing got some money for maintenance. And sending goodie boxes to my American friends. That's what I've been doing. So getting them hooked on our rich Canadian milk chocolate and maple syrup and ketchup chips. Yeah, I need Grumpy in the morning. Where is he? So Pete's in BC. I thought you were in the States. Okay. I guess he went up, metal detecting went off to work, so. Well, yeah, you guys, you're up early too. You're 3 hours behind me. Like I said, I've never been out west. I've been out east several times, never out west. Furthest out west, I've been to Sault Ste. Marie when I was a kid. A big power dam up there. That's the furthest west I've been. I've been to, Niagara Falls and New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine. Well, last year, was it 2 years ago, we were in PEI for a trip, a nightmare trip. That was fun. My friend that helps me out a lot, he's off to Europe for 3 weeks coming up. He's belongs to a United Church there, and he's a church organist and choir member. And every couple of years they go to England and sing in the big old churches there. So he's heading off to Norfolk and Norfolk on the 3rd of July for 3 weeks. So we'll see him around. It's funny, I was in England to see my sister a week before he showed up for his choir tour. We're almost in the same area. I went to see my sister over there with a friend in Bournemouth, and we metal detected the beach in Bournemouth. I couldn't get any land. I was hoping to get some land, but I couldn't get any land permissions. So I was stuck on the Bournemouth beach for two weeks metal detecting a reed dredge beach. Interesting history of that beach, because that's where a lot of the D-Day landing went off of. And I got my oldest. I found a Roman statue, big toe. Look at the big toe from a Roman statue on that beach. It's in my room there. But mostly new coins. I mean, wasn't that great there? Oh, I know. I guess I missed that. Oh, I didn't know he was going away. Oh, well, I know that he's recently divorced. He's probably doing something with the ex-wife. Probably getting his affairs in order or something, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so my plans were to go downtown and drop off my drive and hit Dollarama and get some cards, to put in my boxes. I don't have any money today, so my friend said that he'd send me some pennies over, but he's up at his cottage, and they don't have good Wi-Fi. Why does it have Wi-Fi? Doesn't have good data service up there for his phone, so he can't really do any telephone banking at the cottage because there's just no service up there. He's in one of those remote cabins up in the Gatineaus, the hills. Cottages, a remote one, there's electricity but no water, and he's on an island up in Quebec there. So they have no phone service up there. It's pretty bad. So he can't send me anything till he comes back into town, because he said he'd help me with the postage for these boxes. But he contacted me this morning by text saying that he says no data. So that was my original plan, was to go downtown, hit Dollarama, and get some cards. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen today. So that's what I could do, a walkabout on the bus and everything. But anyway, it's going to rain all day again. So I guess I'm just stuck at home today. So I said I'd be battling this headache for 3 days. I've still got a little bit of it left. This headache. Ugh. Last time I had a 3-day headache, it was COVID. So maybe I got COVID again. I don't know. The test kits they have now are all expired. Like I said, if you get it now, it's just like a cold or sinus headache for days. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Or brain tumor or something. I thought the kids would be done school by now. Let's see, it's the 20. Oh, it's only the 19th, yeah. Because I remember high school, I think, was it the 27th before we got out, or something around then? That's a high school across the street, but it's an adult high school. I'm just rambling this morning, so. So I guess, Pete, you must have a job. Are you retired? Or are you going to work, or what? That's why you're up early. Oh, I bought oat milk yesterday. I never bought it before. I've been having some stomach problems, and they switched my medication to a new one, and I've been having a bit of trouble with it because it's rebound. It's the new your system has to get used to it. But she suggested, because I'm lactose intolerant, but the lactose milk can cause extra acid. So she suggests I try the oat milk. So I bought the oat milk yesterday. I never had oat milk. I eat oatmeal every morning, so I bought a couple things of oat milk. It tastes okay. It's just I find it's very watery. It's not very, it's not really good for coffee. It's too watery. But it tastes better than that. I hated soy milk. Ugh. Stuff tastes like plasticine. Hey, Gracie, big stretch. Anything somewhere? Okay. So it's got a nice taste to it. It tastes a little bit nutty. So I got the oat milk, which is supposed to cause less acid in the stomach with that stuff. As you get older, you get stomach issues. Because, I like drinking my coffee, but it's kind of rough on my stomach. So I'm trying this oat milk now. Well, I have to try it on my oatmeal this morning. What it's going to taste like. But you can buy, at least oat milk, it's not refrigerated. You can just buy it on the shelf, and it comes in those little boxes. It tastes okay. It's got a sweet taste to it. I think it's Nature's Own oat milk or something. Earth's Own oat milk. Like I said, I was taking the lactose milk for a while. It's okay. I got some lactose creamer for my coffee. That's okay. And I got the pills. Tired. What's this? Oops, it's not with her or something. Oh, okay. A maker. 80s. Oh. Oh, I didn't know you were in your 80s. Woof. Oh, I've done everything. So, I've written my autobiography. It was like 900 pages. I've done everything, so I just was never financially successful. Done lots of stuff, but fortunately, well, I was a volunteer in radio, not working. My last work part-time was with my friend David there, and we co-wrote 35 house history books. I have a website. I never mention it. Most of my work's all digitized on my website. But we did house histories, genealogy, research work. People would hire us to do the history of their house. So we do a social, architectural, legal history of the property. And we've done 35 of them. And then, the libraries, National Archives that have all our work on their, in their whatever. So I did that for a long time, and I had several different partners that were doing it with me. They've all passed away, so I had David help me with the last bunch. And he likes to, well, he's got a master's in history, so, or a PhD in history or something. So I got him to help me with the last stuff. And I used to write for local newspapers and articles, and so lots of writing, So metal detecting is a good hobby. Sideline if you're I'm a retired historian, I guess you'd say. Lots of history work. So I did that for a long time. And then another thing we got into was the unclaimed bank accounts. We did that for a while. It's where you contact people, because the Bank of Canada would list a list of unclaimed bank accounts. So what you do is you look up the names in the book and then try to find the people and then contact them by mail. That's before the internet. Let them know there's this money up there, money for them at their bank, and then if they get it back, you get a 30% finder's fee. I did that for a while. Didn't make much money at it though. And I dabbled with inventions for a while. I come up with this product for an automobile, and I got a Canadian patent on it. And then I had Canadian Tire was very interested was getting a license from them, and so I had 3 years of my life on that nonsense. Turned out the thing that we invented had problems with electromagnetic currencies. God, and we built a prototypes and everything, and the thing caught my friend's garage caught fire because of the God. Oh, that was 3 years of my life gone down the drain with that one. Meow. You want to? A cat wants out. Oh, I'm stiff today from being in that car. You're okay. You want to go out just to yeah. You want to go outside. Go get some air. There you go. Are you out now? I'm gonna make some more. I'm gonna make some tea here. Just a second. Can't drink any more coffee on my stomach. Shouldn't last very long outside. It's the cold. Yeah, Gracie didn't last long outside today. It's kind of cold today, so. Oh, it's raining again. So. No, so I've, I haven't worked much. I've done lots of part-time jobs, but I'm a recovering alcoholic, and my life's kind of a mess. I got 37 years now in sobriety, so. And then about 7 years ago, I got diagnosed with anal cancer. I had to go through all that hell, through all the chemo radiation treatments, which has now left me on disability. So, but this year I'm retiring. I'm turning 65. I'm going to be getting my pension, so, which is like triple my monthly income, which will be better. Of course, my rent's going to go up. So, but I beat the cancer, but it's left me in a lot of health problems. So. I have a permanent colostomy, ostomy, and a permanent open wound on my butt, which needs to be cleaned twice a week by nursing staff. And unfortunately, Mr. Ford, the provincial government's cut off home care nursing, and they're forcing us able-bodied people to go to these stupid clinics that are nowhere near your house, So I've been battling with them. Luckily, I've got a community center down here that they're seeing me for now, but the clinics that Ford has dumped us into are like miles and miles away from home and hard to get to. And it's stupid because, my nurse would come over and just spend 10 minutes with me and she's gone. Now they're forcing me to travel 8 hours twice a week to some stupid clinic way out in the boony. Oh, I'm so angry at them. And that they're doing this to other people. Like, anybody that can walk has to go to a clinic. You're not going to get home care nursing unless you're palliative care and you're dying. Oh, it's just so annoying. Because I had home care nurses for 5 years, so that's what I'm battling right now. Those, I'm not happy because I have an ostomy bag. It leaks. There's days I can't leave the house because I have to poop all the time, and they don't understand that. They want me to get on a bus and spend 8 hours going to some stupid clinic, and I can't leave the bathroom. So it's easy for them to decide what they're going to do with me in their office when they're not going through what I'm going through. So there is some kind of appeal procedure, and I've got them at the community center looking at getting me a social worker to see if we can appeal this. Because there's just some days I can't leave home, and they don't understand that. They think, oh, because I'm able-bodied, I can go to a clinic. Well, I'm sorry, but I can't. I have to stay. And if you cancel an appointment, you get a check mark against you. It's like, because as I said, the healthcare system in this country, in Ontario, nobody has a family doctor anymore. And I finally got a family doctor after 5 years, but you're not allowed to cancel appointments. You can't miss appointments because you're taking up the time for somebody else. Oh, it's just craziness. Made some mint tea. Mint tea with lactose milk in it. Yeah. Ooh, somebody else is here. I missed that. Who's this? Hi, Amy. Good morning. How are you? Yeah, Grumpy's away somewhere. I don't know where he is today. So. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for coming by. I'm sure Grumpy will be back in a couple of days, and we'll get back on his stream again. Hi, Amy. Well, I have a permanent colostomy, and like I said, it's you're putting a flat object on a round body, and they leak. And I had nursing care for 5 years, and I'm supposed to do it on my own, and I do. It's just I had the nursing, so I was always spoiled by it. You just went out. Why do you want to go out again? You went out and you came back in. So, right. Stupid cat. Cats. I went out. I went in. I went out. Make up your mind. Yeah, so that's the problem. I mean, I can do it on my own. I do it on my own now. I have no choice. So just I was kind of spoiled when I had the nurse here. And she does a better job of it than I do. It'll last longer. I don't have to change it. When I do it on my own, it seems to leak every couple of days. I'm constantly changing the damn thing. So I had this home care and I had it for 5 years, and she come twice a week and takes 10 minutes, done with. Now they want me to go to these stupid clinics, and like yesterday it was like pouring rain all day, and I don't have paratranspo yet, and how the hell I'm going to get to the clinic? I don't have a car, and I'm just not happy. Then you get to these clinics, like yesterday I went, and it was a brand new nurse. She had no idea how to change an ostomy or treat me, and because she's not see, the clinic I'm going to, it's 10 minutes from here. but it's not a wound care clinic. It's just a regular nursing, community center clinic. I mean, they can do the job, but they just need some direction. So I'm going there because it's so close. The other two are like 8 hours twice a week. I don't want to go there. And it's fine now, it's summer, but wait till winter. It's minus 50 out and I have an appointment. I have to take the bus. I don't want to go there. The hell with that. Because our provincial government, there's those cutbacks and everything. So it stresses me right out. Why'd they cut my home care off? I need it. So there is an appeal procedure. Because the lady that cut me off, she's a nice lady, and I hate to go over her head, but I may have to. I mean, I can do an appeal. All I can say is no, but at least you got to try. So anyway, the community center has a social worker there. They said they'd, because I'm new over there, I got a new doctor there and that, so see if they can help me do an appeal about getting my home care nursing back. Yeah. So what are you doing today, Amy? What's your plans? It's 9 o'clock here. My plans are thwarted today, so I didn't. Dave was to send me some pennies over, so I got a couple of boxes to mail. And then I have to do up the address label. We have a agency downstairs that has a computer, and that's where I print my address labels up on. So I need to print a couple of address labels up. Oh, you do 5 years of home care with a great nurse. I really like. She's Filipino nurse, a great nurse, and she's gone. And I basically left to my own devices, And I can't. I have a permanent wound. I can't see it. I need a nurse. I mean, I can clean it out the best I can. It's a bum, But the nurse does. She's a wound care nurse, So it's not getting cleaned thoroughly like I usually do twice a week. There's appointments at some stupid clinic. I'm so angry. Go ahead, Mr. Government, cut everybody's home care off, but don't open any clinics. I mean, what? And they open 2 clinics in the city and they're hundreds of miles away. Come on, this is stupid. And they're forcing everybody to go there, and then the places are swamped with. Anyway, it's You're back in again. Do you want to go out, or are you staying in, or what are you doing? So you do, you and Happy, I guess, is it you and Happy, or Old Path, you and Old Path do pens or something. Yeah, so I got a box there for Happy that I'm working on. So, like I said, it's a little bit big. So I got these small medical boxes, so I might split them into two boxes. I'm terrible at just sending 80 pounds of chocolate in one. I'll just split it up into small. That way I can send a couple of boxes out. I put my new channel stickers in there too, so. It's Gracie back on the window. We gotta put Amy. We gotta put Gracie on a diet. She's getting fat. She's 5 years old now, but Gracie, you got big hips on you there. Gracie, they're on a diet. Yeah, so I've had this headache for this is day 4 now, I think. That's a lot better today, but it's still like bugging me a little bit. So it could be the weather too. Of course, I smoke, so I've been smoking since I was 13. So that probably doesn't help. And now it's raining again. Ugh. But like I said earlier, before you came, it's our Italian festival this weekend, so I'll probably get out and do some filming of that. This is in the neighborhood, so there's a car show and everything going on. So Italian week, so we'll do that. No metal detecting. My friend is when I go detecting with has gone to David's cottage for the weekend. I don't like going up there. I mean, there's no TV, there's no Wi-Fi. It's like a cabin on an island in the middle of nowhere. It's boring. I don't want to go. And with my health problems, it's just not going to work. So, cottages and cabins were stuff when we were kids, but it doesn't interest me. I like being in the city, so. Plus, he owns an island, and his cabin is on the island, and it's all rock. You're tripping over rocks everywhere, solid limestone rock or something, It's way up in Quebec there, so. Well, it's only an hour drive from Ottawa, but still, it's a private, rough cabin, so it's like a hunter's cabin kind of thing, It's on a, but they go. I don't fish either, so they have big bass and trout there and everything. I'm sure it's lovely and everything, but not my cup of tea. Peaceful and quiet and everything, but no bathroom. We have an outhouse, I don't want to go up there because then I have to get somebody to look after the cat. You should let Happy and Opath know I'm here, since Grumpy's away. I wasn't planning to go live this morning. It's just like I didn't see Grumpy was in there. So Pete said that he's gone away somewhere. I didn't know that. So yeah. I guess I missed that part that he was leaving for the weekend. So we're so used to him being there every morning, So. Like you need your coffee and your Grumpy in the morning to get your day going, So. I don't understand why he couldn't have done it live from where he is. I mean, you can live anywhere, At least we'd see something different. Like I say, I always take you guys out my walkabout, so it's a capital city in Canada, so much to see here. It's like Washington D.C., Lots of stuff to do in Ottawa. So, though a lot of people they do still say Ottawa is a boring city, but I don't know. There's lots to do here. But people still say it's because the old days they used to roll up the sidewalks after. It's a federal government town, So. I kind of agree with that. They try to make things more enjoyable, but we sort of have this stigma here that it's roll up the sidewalks after 6 p.m. city, There seems to be enough. If you look deep enough, there's stuff to do, places to go, lots of museums here, and it's a beautiful city. It's clean air, and we're sort of middle of Ontario in the north, and we're next to Quebec and Gatineau Hill. It's nice up here. Just getting, and then it's getting out to do stuff. And of course, I don't drive, so kind of limited. Well, I've taken people shopping, and people like me taking them shopping because they compare the prices between Canada and the U.S. Oh, sun's coming out now. I checked the radar. Sort of a mixed bag of a little bit of sun, a little bit of rain, wind today, and cool. Last week it was just horrible here. It was like 104 Fahrenheit every day. It was brutal. It was too early for that. And then we didn't get any big. We didn't. Usually you get the big thunderstorms. We didn't get any. We had some thunder, but it's for your garden variety thunderstorms. Nothing exciting. I guess because it's only June and it's not July or August yet, where it gets really hot. So you get the daytime heating that builds up the big storms because it's kind of cool. So that's probably why we don't get the big storms yet. Just your garden variety thunderstorms. Because I like watching a big storm in the summer. Where the clouds get really black and something's coming. Last year we didn't have any storms at all. It was a bad year for. There was no storms last year. Because I like watching them. We have Canada Day coming up on the 1st, which also happens to be Justin's birthday. And I'll take you guys up. Now that I have a chest mount, I didn't have a chest mount last year, we can film the fireworks. A couple of locations. Go do that Canada Day. So, I'm just going to lie on the bed here because we'll go look at the garbage can. Oh, there. Oops. Oops. There. Well, look at the RD22 garbage can. So, oh, I can't read what you're saying. I'll take a second. What? Well, like she's a good girl and she's getting fat, so she needs to go on a diet. Yeah. She got this allergy to chicken here. We got her on medication. It clears up for a while and then it comes back again. I guess she's scratching it, so she's not eating chicken anymore. I need to give her a good brushing too. I know she's starting to shed. Must be the summer. The summer she needs it. She likes to make biscuits on my tummy here. Well, lie down. Just stay there. Jeez. That's a cat butt channel. Ugh. That's great. Gracie cat. There's she lying down there. Oop. There we go. That's a good girl. Yeah, so we the vet gave her some, the churu. I got them on the cupboard there. The churu treats, they're like a long, slender thing you roll out for the cat that they eat. She really likes those. There's no chicken in them. Most of all, this cat food's got chicken byproducts. She's allergic to chicken, so she'll break out. So, it's a bit of a delay on YouTube, a millisecond or something. So, that's a good girl, yeah. Yeah, scratch me. See, I got a little bit of that thing under her throat, her neck there again. Like it goes away and then comes back. And yeah, so I had another cat for 18 years. I had her since a kitten, and she passed away on me at home, and I was very upset. I never had a cat before, and Miss Maggie, and she's one of your silver tabby ones, And I was very, very, very upset for a couple of weeks. I'm 6'8" or 6'6" or something, and I'm a big guy, and I'm crying my eyes out for a couple of weeks. It was awful. And so I didn't want. I wanted another cat. I'm not going to go live with no cat. So we went over to Quebec to the SPCA because I don't like the Humane Society here in Ottawa. All the cats they have all have problems, physical and mental problems. So I didn't want one of them. So we went to the SPCA and I got this cat, who they again mixed up. They said it was a boy, and the name was Binks. But she's a very playful little kitten, and I just really liked her, so we got her, and then we found out that actually that he's not a he, it's a her. We paid for her, and they gave us instead of paying $375, I got her for free because of the mix-up, and it turned out she's a nice girl. So, and she was really gray and white. So I thought, what's a good name for a gray and white cat? But Gracie. So we changed her name to Gracie. So she's your run-of-the-mill tabby cat, with her little tuxedo there. And she gets upset and want to bite me. Overstimulate them and they bite you, right? You gonna bite me? Huh? Oh. Give me that evil eye. Remember, humans, we are their minions. We are here to serve the cat. So. Yes. It's a good girl, yes. Ooh. Don't watch your friends on YouTube. Look at me. Well, she gives me She likes to give me headbutts now all the time, and makes biscuits on my tummy. Come here. She likes to purr. She's more vocal than my other cat. My other cat was very quiet. This one meows more, and she purrs a lot. So. So my plans are thwarted today because I was planning to go downtown and drop off my hard drive to my friend who's uploading my music collection. And I was going to go to Dollarama and get some cards from my American friends to put in the boxes at Dollarama, but that was the plan today, but I've no money, so... And my friend Dave helps me out, but he's up, like I said, he's up at the cottage in Quebec, and there's no service up there for doing telephone banking. So I have to wait till he comes to town to do the telephone banking so he can deposit some money in my account. So then I can go downtown to Dollarama and get some cards. Oh, okay, Amy. Well, if you leave, I'll end up talking to myself for an hour. So there's nobody else here. Anyway, come by this weekend if you can, and let Happy and Old Path and everybody know that I'm around. I haven't flown off somewhere like Grumpy has. so, so have a great day. Say hi to your cat. Give your cat a scratch behind the ear for me. Yeah. And then we'll chat with you later then. So I'll see if anybody else. If nobody shows up, I'll just sign off. What time is it anyway? It's 9:30. Okay. What's this? Sorry, so busy. I'm in the background. Oh, are you leaving, Share Bear, too? Is everybody leaving? I don't know. Oh, Share Bear's like Linda. They like to lurk. So. Oh, well, I don't know what to talk about. I've talked about everything. So. I miss Grumpy. I'm so used to Grumpy every morning. When you have the regular YouTubers on the same time every day, you get used to it, eh? And they're not there. Like, what are you supposed to do? So. Share Bear's been around since my first channel, Canslaw. so, So all my previous channels were nothing but trolls. And this I've had no trolls on this channel, none. It's been great, you know. Of course, you shouldn't say that because that's when they show up. So, but it's been really good. Like I said, maybe YouTube's done some security or something. It's a lot better, and it's just I'm hearing this from other people. They're just not getting the trolls like they were. Yeah, somebody said he went away. I missed it. He's gone away on a trip somewhere for the weekend, I guess. Don't say anything yet. I've done like 40 streams, had no problems. It's been wonderful. I did have some trouble with the email though, because I was sending mass mailings out, letting people know I'm going live, and Grumpy said, "Don't do that." So, because that's where I think the troll showed up there, monitoring my email. So I stopped doing that. I just send an individual email out now. I don't do a mass mailing anymore. To learn that one too. Well, I think maybe the one that usually bothers me. Maybe he got fed up with me. I don't know. Anyway, I haven't seen him in a while. He could be lurking, but it's been really good so far. I'm not stressed out like I used to be. So I'm not deleting this channel like my other ones. I still have my what's the other one I got there? I forgot the other channel. It's still there. Uh, I forgot the name of it now. What was my other channel? Oh, Butter Tarts. Yeah, it's still around. It's looking at about 900 subscribers. I don't use that one because the trolls. I just ignore it because they sort of latched onto that one, so I'm not using it anymore. But it's still there. I'm using this one all the time now. So, like I said, don't let's not talk about it because that's probably when they'll show up again. So, and I stick to positive people now when I visit channels. I have let's see one. So I just stick to Grumpy and Kelly and Squirrel Kelly and Grumpy and Michael and Stacking from time to time. And Mary Gigs, Mary in Florida, and I'll drop by down the road. Guy with the Bigfoot. I don't go there. There's a few people on his channel I don't get along with, so I don't go there. And then mainly off grid, I'll go there once in a while, but I don't go there as much as I used to. So like I said, I stick to Grumpy and Kelly and Michael Stacking. I just stick to those. Yeah, I keep missing Kelly too. I think she's on the same time Grumpy is, or sometimes even earlier than Grumpy. But she does contact me. I'm still in contact. She comes on my streams all the time. So she's away too. She's away for a week somewhere. I sent her a couple of goodie boxes. So um, I don't go on Daisy's channel anymore. I stopped that. Again, some people don't like me on there, so I stopped going there. So can't get along with everybody in the world. So I stopped going there. So I stick to the positive ones like Grumpy, and I like Grumpy. I like Grumpy. He's a nice guy. So and he likes to babble about it. I like to babble, and he likes to babble, so that's fine. There's some that have disappeared. Remember that one there? She used to have. I haven't seen her anymore. Remember she used to film every morning her birds in the backyard. She disappeared. I, I think she was getting hounded by trolls. I think maybe she gave it up. But remember we used to see her all the time in the morning with her birds in the backyard. She vanished. so, so what was that woman's name? You know the one. She just said you never saw her. She was just it was always a video. It was always a live stream of her bird feeders in the backyard. It was a nice lady too, and I don't know. She was getting pounded by trolls, so maybe she just gave up. If you read, if you look at Google, ask Google, 60% of people give up their channels after 6 months. The ones don't stick. They don't stick with it, eh? So, like I said, I've had 6 or 7 channels now. So, Jeff there's had several channels. And well, Jeff Rubin too's the other one there. Well, he's everywhere, you know. So he just sent me a goodie box there. So I got the goodie box for strange stuff in the box. So I'm in contact. I call. I've talked to Jeff on the phone umpteen times. He's down in Fort Myers, Florida. There. So Jeff I've known since Channel One too. So and then the usual Canada Metal Detecting was on this morning. I don't hear from him that often, but some of my longtime viewers are. Well, you've been around since day one. So yeah, I think Kelly's been around since day one too. I think. So my long term subscribers have follow me through all my other channels. So, and I don't if when I scroll through the live streams, I block the ones that are, there's a lot of hater ones. I just block them. I don't want to see them. So many of them. Those political I just delete them. I like to go to positive channels. Keep it simple. Friendly people. These other things I don't bother with. Yeah, it's a good medium if you're a senior and you're lonely, and it gives you something to do. Gets me out too. Gets me out doing steps and walking and everything. Though I need some kind of balance. I kind of sometimes I overdo it when I go out there in the heat and my condition and everything. But I enjoy it. So I guess I haven't metal detecting much like I used to. It's more walkabouts. So and now that I have a nice chest mount, even though it's still a bit wobbly, but because it doesn't have a stabilizer on it, and I don't have a go. Like there's a couple of guys in Toronto there. They do live streams now, walkabouts. Of course, it's a bigger city, but they're younger people, half my age, and they have professional photography and audio equipment for doing their walkabouts. Uh, they use GoPro cameras and expensive audio mics, and they're out doing. Of course, the quality of the picture is a lot better, but I'm just using the phone camera, so. The problem this time of year, Share Bear, is that the sun gets up at 4 a.m., and guess what? You're up at 4 a.m. So today is the last day of spring. This is depressing. Starting tomorrow, the days start getting shorter again. Isn't that a lovely thought? Where does the time go? You still here, Share Bear? You haven't said anything in a while. It just says one person. So you're still off the cigarettes? I know you quit them. I'm still puffing away. Yeah, there's a good crowd on Grumpy there. We got Amy and Pete and Happy. I like Happy and Old Path, and there's a whole gang of them there. They all have beards. They all look like ZZ Top. So, 3 months. Oh, good for you. I don't know. I'm weak. So. Can you remind me again? I don't want to know what city you live in, but what state are you in? I forget. If you just tell me what state you're in. Are you in Florida too? Or I think you're in the west side. I forgot. Illinois. Okay.
Illinois. What's the capital of Illinois? Detroit? Is that Detroit? Is Detroit in Illinois? Probably. So, yeah, because my friend Brian, he's working in Ohio, eh? Because he's from Florida. He got married, eh? And he got married recently, and his new wife and stepson are in Florida, and he's working in Ohio. So kind of a kind of odd. I just sent him a goodie box there last month. We had planned to meet him this summer. We were thinking about driving. Wakefield? Oh, Michigan. Okay, Illinois. Where's Illinois? Oh, I'm confused. Yeah, that's Michigan. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, like I said, I've never been to the. I've been to Niagara Falls like everybody. I haven't really know. I haven't been to any of the other states. Vermont, Maine, New Hampshire, those ones. Because I've been down east a few times, so I've been to those ones. Yeah, the choice, Illinois Spring. I don't even know where Illinois is. No idea. Is Illinois near Ohio? Is it somewhere between Michigan? I'm confused. Oh, Rubbernecker. Good morning. Yeah, we're all upset this morning. Old Grumpy's gone away, and we're all we all have our coffee in the morning, and when there's no Grumpy, so so a few of you guys have popped by. Amy was here, and Pete was here, and so I thought I'd just do a live because I need my Grumpy in the morning. He's not here. Chicago, Illinois, Chicago. Oh, Blues Brothers. Must be Blues Brothers. Or is that Michigan? I left of Ohio. Oh, 100. What's 100? I think. Yeah, Blues Brothers was Chicago. That's right. Yeah. The Windy City, isn't it? The Windy City, Chicago, or is that Detroit? I forget. Were you Share Bear? Were you born in that state, or are you from another state? Don't let's figure out where I forgot where Rubbernecker's from. Michigan, Michigan, Michigan. Okay, so Rubbernecker's next to you in Michigan, and you're next door in Illinois. So I guess you guys are neighbors, right? Yeah, I find a lot of most YouTubers are in Florida or Ohio. That's where most of them are. You know that? Lots in Arkansas too. I don't know why. So mostly Florida and Ohio and yeah, yeah. I know I'm in Canada, but I'm saying the majority. You'll see most of them are in Florida, because you got Mary Giggs in Florida. You got Daisy in Florida. You got Grumpy's in Florida. Well, a lot of them are in Florida. So, yeah. So Rubber, I'm sending I got a goodie box here, going to Happy. I'm gonna have to get you guys one down the road. But I'm not rich. I do what I can. So I got a big box here. I went shopping. Yeah, I'll show you here. Just to get off my fat ass here. Just so somebody suggested that I split this one up to two people instead of one. It's too big. So I got a big box of goodies here. See. So we got the ketchup chips and lots of Canadian chocolates and lots of Canadian chocolates. It's a fairly big box. So, and I got these little boxes here. See, so maybe I'll sorry. See, I got a little boxes, so I could probably it'd probably be better to maybe split the big box into little boxes, you know? And that way I can send a couple of Canadian Goody boxes out instead of one giant one, because it's expensive with the weight. All that chocolate, you know? So, I'm sure Happy won't mind. Don't tell Happy I'm splitting up his big box. So, I could always send another one down the road, but you know, it'd be cheaper on postage if I just, you know, shrink, because I got those nice little medical boxes I get from, that I used to get from medical suppliers. So less weight, less postage, you know? Sort of give them a taste of our Canadian chocolate, not send them 80 pounds of chocolate, you know? So if any of you guys, I know Share Bear never wants me to, Share Bear has been around since my first channel. I've done 7 channels. She says, no, you cannot send me, and she's always adamant about, I'm not allowed to send Share Bear anything. Share Bear doesn't want to get hooked on ketchup chips and Canadian maple syrup, so. Oh, and Tim Hortons coffee. Don't forget the Tim Hortons coffee, because most of my American friends I've sent my they all like our Tim Hortons coffee, so. And our ketchup chips. So Rubbernecker, if you want a box down the road, all I ask in return is if I send you a mail call box, do a good video of you opening it. That's what I like. I like watching guys open them up. They're fun. Some people are like my friend Brian. He does a really good job. He'll lay all the chocolates out in a row and do a nice, you know, wrap up and everything. I sent one to Jeff there, and he just opened half the box and didn't see what else was in it. So, just do a good mail call when you receive stuff, eh? So, oh, I got some stuff to show you here in a sec. I did a mail call of it. Oh. Yeah, I already did a mail call video the other day, but I'll show you what Jeff from Florida sent me. Here's a sec. Some weird stuff he sent me here. So I got the first thing, and the weirdest thing is this thing. It's pickled parakeets. And it says here, hurricane emergency kit. So I have no idea what this is. It definitely sounds like a gag gift to me. Pickled parakeets, you know. So I got that from Jeff, eh? Don't move, Gracie. And he sent me some of your American candies there. I guess that's the Reese's one. The Reese's ones there, and then I got some Kit Kats. Different, something called Airheads. Those are American too, eh? Airheads. Airheads, and then different Kit Kats than our Kit Kats up here. It's like some kind of candy thing. And he sent me this. Oh, hang on a sec. I got this from Florida. Hang on a sec. I already did it. Oh, I got this thing. How's that? That's nice. That was from Jeff. You know, I keep hearing in that there's not many oranges left in Florida like there used to be. So I got that from Florida. So. And hang on a sec. Put that one back. Yeah. And oh, you sent me some seashells. It says here Fort Myers beach shells found after which hurricane? Milton or Helene or something. And there's some seashells. And some weird stickers. Papa Smurf. Oops. Some weird stickers he sent me. There, see? Strange. And boxes. Oh, we got boxes of air from Florida. There's some more stickers here. Yeah, these are Jeff Rubin. So there's a Jeff Rubin one there. Got that one too. Yeah. same one. And I had some Trump. I had some Trump ones. Oh, I got my Trump pen. He sent me a pen from the office of the Oval Office of Donald J. Trump. so, so I got that little goodie box from. But this is weird. This pickle parakeets. I don't want to open it up. It's kind of a novelty item, So it doesn't tell you what's in it either. Like there's no ingredients. There's calories, but it doesn't tell you. There's stuff. It doesn't say what. It doesn't say what's in it. So it's weird. So, they sent me bags of Florida air. Probably has a very salty smell to it. What's that? Oh. I don't know. Yeah, it's a gag canned food stuff. So anyway, I got that for good old Papa Smurf, Jeff Rubin there. So I could talk to him on the phone. We've emailed and text. I never knew what he looked like. So I figured we all figured Jeff was 70, skinny, old guy. And he sent me his picture, and he's totally opposite. His younger guy, built like a shit brick house, and I wasn't expecting that from Jeff. So, him and Mary Giggs are friends, So down in Florida there, so they've met each other. They've traveled to each other's cities a few times. Mary just went through that too. I like Mary too. Mary, she swears all the time on her delivery driver. She's a door dasher, I think I sent her a bar of soap as a joke for her mouth there, So, but everybody likes Mary. And she just had eye surgery. She had a burst retina or something. Awful. Good. I think she's back driving again now, so I sent her a couple. She likes our Canadian I sent her a couple of boxes. She likes her Canadian coffee crisps. So, like I said, I sent boxes to. Jeff's got a box. Grumpy's I sent 3 to. Mary's had 2. Squirrel Kelly's had 2. Michael Stacking's had 2. I got another one going to Michael right now. And Daisy I sent 1 to. I sent 1 to Mudslinger. I don't talk to him anymore. And don't forget Justin. Is it Justin? Yeah, Justin, the fisherman there. I haven't talked to him in a while either. I sent him a big box last year. So, and then of course my friend Brian, who's visited us in Canada, I've sent him about 15 boxes over the last couple of years. So he's my best friend though, my best YouTube friend, because he's been to Canada, so came and visit us a couple of years ago. Was it last year? Yeah, 2 years ago I was in PI. I think it was last year. I don't know. I'm losing time. What's this? Maybe we'll have to send Rubbernecker the pickled parakeets with the Tim Hortons coffee. So, hey, Rubbernecker, what would you do with a can of pickled parakeets? Yeah, I have a feeling that I feel this can's probably being passed from one YouTuber to another as a gift, Maybe that's what you're supposed to do with it. You're supposed to, what's it called? Send it on? What's the term? When you buy somebody something? There's a term for it. You buy somebody a coffee at the store. I forget the term. Maybe I'm supposed to, move this on to the next person. So, I don't know. What's that term, when somebody is generous? Pay it forward, thank you. Yeah, maybe this is where Jeff got it from somebody else, and we're supposed to pay it forward. So now I have to send it to Share Bear or Rubbernecker gets the pickled parakeets. Then he has to send it on again. Pay it forward. I'll have to ask Jeff that. Is this a pay it forward can of pickled parakeets? So I have to forward it on to another YouTuber. Yeah, so I think Share Bear is probably right. I need to split that big box up into the smaller boxes. So Rubbernecker, can you please email me and I'll split that. We'll split Happy's box up and I'll send you some of Happy's stuff. So, Gracie's out there looking at me. Look at her. She's sitting out there. She's wondering what the hell I'm doing. What are you doing? Who's this guy? What's he delivering? It's all light or something. Oh, okay. I don't know what's in it. So, oh, I see. Okay. Rubbernecker, do you want some Canadian maple syrup, ketchup chips, and Canadian chocolate bars? If so, just send me your email address. Well, I can go in. What I'll do is I'll go to your website and I'll leave my email address in your comments somewhere. That's what I've been doing because I don't put it up anymore because the trolls love you putting up your email address. So I took mine down. So just let me know. In order to get some Canadian maple syrup, you have to tell me what you're going to do with it. So are you going to make flapjacks or French toast or remember use real butter when you're using maple syrup. It's real Canadian maple syrup, not the stuff you guys Aunt Jemima stuff you guys have down in the U.S. there. Ugh. Okay. Well, we'll give. I promised a box to Happy, so I'm working on. I get that one out. But it gets heavy all the chocolate I send, so I'll just split it up into smaller ones. Let's see. I don't know who, because I sent one recently to Mary and Kelly. Grumpy, so I like Grumpy a lot. I like sending him stuff. He gives them to his grandkids, so they go through the boxes and take stuff out of them. So I think he said his son's hooked on our crispy crunches. So, how do you mean our country want people to off themselves? I don't understand your thought process. What's that mean? Meow. What are you doing? What are you doing? Gracie, go chase some flies or something. Cher can you explain your last comment to me? I'm utterly confused what it means. So, Cher needs another coffee there to wake up. What's it doing? Oh, it's windy. Morin, what's Morin? Morin, what's that say? Morin in, is it? Isolation of, I don't know what the hell that thing is.
People take meds. No, okay. Huh? I don't know. Anyway, I don't get into politics and stuff, so I don't know what that means. Remember, keep it light and fluffy, eh? Meow. Hey, you're a girl cat. You're not supposed to meow. Only the boy cats are allowed to meow, not the girl cats. Miss Maggie didn't meow much, but you like to meow. You're a chatty girl. Yeah, you're so chatty today. Bracy, what's a meow meow about? What's the matter? What are you all meowing about? What's the matter? You're saying hi to Share Bear? Just meow, Share Bear. Hey, what's up? Go catch some flies or something, eh? Meow, meow, meow. I said earlier, humans are cats' minions. We're here to serve the cats. Pretty kitty. Yeah, so my plans are thwarted today because I was planning to go downtown, hit Dollarama. Meow. You guys still have Piggly Wigglies down there? Or they go out of business. Piggly Wigglies? What are your dollar stores called down there? I know you got a couple there. It's funny, yeah. There's a whole story about Dollarama. It says that up here we have Dollarama. That you actually can't buy anything at the dollar store anymore that costs $1. Plus, all the packages are shrunk. They're not the like if you go to a regular like I know the candy bars I send, they're smaller. They look the same, but they're actually smaller, and they can get away with selling them cheaper. And so it's very misconstrued. When you go into a dollar store, you see the same kind of products, but if you read the labels, they're smaller. Eh? That's how they get away with it. So, oops, somebody's here. Oh, Robert here. Good morning, Robert. How are you? Yeah, Grumpy's away. I don't know where he is. Dollar Tree, that's it. Yeah, I think we have a couple of Dollar Trees up here. Yeah. Robert's probably out on his boat. Yeah, we all miss Grumpy. We're all used to Grumpy in the morning. He's disappeared. So I thought, well, I'll go live. I mean, there's nobody else. I really don't know any of the other people, so I thought I'd jump on. Not doing anything, so. I need my Grumpy and my coffee in the morning. He's not here. So, you think, though, I was saying earlier, you think can't he do a live stream somewhere else? He doesn't have to. He knows we need our fix of Grumpy. He should do a live stream wherever he is. But a few of the grumpy people have come here. So let's see, Rubbernecker, Amy's been here, Pete was here, and Amy and Pete and Rubbernecker's here, and Sure Bear. Well, Sure Bear's everywhere. She lurks everywhere. So. Yes, Robert, I was telling people earlier, I watched this new movie last night. It's called Deep Water. It's with Aaron Eckhart. He was in all those White House Down movies, you know, he played the president. So this one, Kinsley, you know, Gandhi, he's in it too. They're pilots on a doomed airline that crashes into the ocean, and the sharks pick them off one at a time. That's the new disaster movie that's playing right now called Deep Water. Sort of a remake of the Irwin Allen airport movies, you know. I watched that last night. And you're all rooting for the worst guy on the plane to hurry up and get eaten by the shark, you know, because he's a mouthpiece. Actually, he's the one that caused the problem in the first place. He put an effective lithium battery in his suitcase, and of course it caught fire in the cargo hold. And he was mouthy. He was trying to smoke on the plane, and everybody's cheering on that he gets eaten by the shark, you know. So that's called Deep Water. There's a wonderful new science fiction series everybody's watching on Netflix called The Burrows, made by the creators of Stranger Things, about a retirement community outside of Area 51 in Nevada, where the aliens are running the retirement community, and again they're picking off the residents one at a time. So it's called The Burrows on Netflix. I'm watching that one. So that's pretty good, that one. I was watching Residential Alien for a while, but I got bored with it. They just kept introducing too many different characters every time. Ugh, I got bored of it. And don't forget the new season of Secret of Blind Frog Mysteries at Blind Frog Ranch is back on. Dwayne there sold his ranch to new people. He's very ill, and of course, you know, his son's in jail for murder. so, so that series sort of disappeared for a couple of years. It's back on again. They're searching for the Aztec gold in Utah. I like those shows. They remember the old Treasure Quest, Snake Island, and Cooper's Treasure, and you know, secrets of what was it? World War Gold of one of Wisconsin or Michigan or something. Oh, the Curse of Civil War Gold, and it turned out that was a scam because Dykester there painted the gold bricks and dumped them in Lake Michigan. So, well, and of course, Oak Island's still on, but it's done for the year. And after 16 years, they still haven't found the treasure there. So anyway, you guys can watch Mystery of Blind Frog Ranch. That's the new. It's back on again. Different people on this show this time. So, time well wasted. What's this? Who's getting rid of pennies? What's this? Missed all that. Oh, I missed all that. Oh. Oh, we got rid of our pennies up here about 5 years. Rounded up to the nickel now. So, you guys notice the gas prices went down, eh? Went down like $1.53 a liter now. It was like $1, almost $2 a liter. Is today the day they signed the peace deal or whatever? I think that's today. Or anyway, I don't usually talk about politics, but I think that's something going on about that today. Look, I'm gonna go get gas. Yeah, I don't allow much gas. And remember, we're metric system up here, so don't ask me to convert liters to gallons. I forget. So I grew up on gallons and before the metric system, and then they implemented our metric system up here. So it's, you know, I know how to do temperatures. That's about it. I think temperatures. Don't ask me. I don't drive, so I don't figure about liters and gallons and what's the equivalent is. So. Yes, we'll have to send Robert. We have to pay it forward on this gift box I got from Jeff here. So we're supposed to pay it forward the pickled parakeets to the different YouTubers. So I'll have to send this to Robert. So Robert will get the pickled parakeets next.
So,
So how's your guys' weather down there? You see, is it a rat or a squirrel? Oh, that's a squirrel. Okay, that looks like a rat. Yeah, it's got a flat tail there. It's a squirrel. Sounds like a big crock to me there, Share Bear. Yeah, Share Bear, do you want me to, should I mail you the pickled pears? You can put them in your crock pot. Share Bear's homemade pickled. Well, that was weird. We'll get a glitch there. Share Bear's famous pickled parakeet stew in her crock pot. The big talk on YouTube these days is everybody's homemade recipe for pigeon pot pies. Everybody's always talking about that. What the hell is this one? What a crappy looking day out there. So what's the weather like in you guys' neck of the woods? So here it's cool, overcast, rainy. Last week it was 104 Fahrenheit every day. It was horrible. And today is the last day of spring, and starting tomorrow, the days start getting shorter again. God. I'm so sore from that car ride yesterday. Look out the window. Yeah, they did the construction this week in the front. Yeah, so this is, I've cat-proofed my balcony here with duct tape, and the stupid squirrel, see, this is the nylon stuff, and they just chew right, look at it, they chew right through it, and I don't want, oh my God, I have to fix that one now. Look at that. Oh, disgrace, will try to escape, so I have to constantly fixing it all the time. I told housing about it. The other buildings, they put up the metal pigeon netting. This stuff's nylon. The squirrels they climb the brick and just chew right through it, I'll have to fix those holes now. I don't think I got any string left. What are you looking at me like that for? You're just staring at me. What's the matter? Ugh. I don't know. My plans were thwarted today, so. So I wanted to go to Dollar and get some cards, but no pennies right now, so I'll have to wait. So. Yeah, so Dave's up at this cottage in Quebec. I know they just painted the, we call it cottages up here. They're actually, Americans call them cabins. So, but
My friend there, he's on a private island up in Gatineau, which is about an hour drive from here up in Quebec. And they've been working on the place for years. But Jason, who was staying with me, is staying up there now, and just painted the place forest green. So I don't know what they're doing up there. Who's leaving? Somebody's leaving. Oh, right, Rubberneck's leaving. Okay, thanks for popping by, Rubbernecker. Yeah, so I was saying this weekend, well, starts today, is the Italian festival in my neighborhood. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. We'll do some, depending on the weather. We'll do a walkabout, see what's going on. I'm sure I'm gonna have to hit mute all the time because of the music, YouTube copyright stuff. So, but we'll go look. I've never done a live stream at the Italian festival, so we'll have to see what's going on. I know there's a big car rally coming up, foreign Italian cars. Let's watch that. Sort of parade of Italian foreign cars. Oh, Gracie, what's the matter? You got food there. You got food. What's the matter? What's wrong? What's the matter? I'm right here. Oh, bye, Rubber. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:15. Yeah, I'll have to pay it forward and send this to Robert. He can forward it on somebody else. See, it says here, hurricane emergency kit goes in your. It doesn't tell you. madcheffoods.com. You look it up. It doesn't say what's in it. Energy, fat. Oh, there it is. Quality survival foods. So, yeah, Jeff sent me that from Florida. So. Anybody know where Grumpy went? He flew off somewhere. He was happy. Unless he went to Amsterdam. I don't know. We didn't have a passport yet, so not sure. I guess he mentioned it. I didn't hear it where he's saying he was going. So, is he gone for the whole weekend, or I don't know. He went to Amsterdam? I didn't know. I don't think he had a passport yet. Is he gone for the weekend? He won't be back till next week? week he's gone. Oh, I didn't know that. Jeez. Oh. Wow. Well, I guess I'll have to come on every morning to pick up the slack if he's not here, so. I don't know. Kelly's away too, eh? So. Oh, this Grace is up to trouble. I know what she's doing. What happened here? Just a second, I'll be right back. Fix his netting up here. Shoot through it again. Squirrels.
There, let's take care of that problem. Well, guys, I guess everybody's leaving, so I guess I'll get on with my day. Maybe we'll do a walkabout later. What's going on? So, yeah, everybody go have their morning pickled pear greets on their oatmeal. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for popping by. Have a great day. Go out in your boat, Robert.